star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our side. And the starting group for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. And for Chicago, Okoro out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And Fox gets it to go.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Three-pointer, and Okoro with the basket on the assist by Jones.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Fox is double. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Giddey. And the Bulls, another three.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you, Kev.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls with a 9-point lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
A different look now for San Antonio. Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle. Spurs trail by 15. Fox with it. Jones covering. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes outside. Pass to Wembanyama over Smith. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Fox, no good. Chicago leading by 17. Buzelis, that's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game, and that one's good. Barnes.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Here's Buzelis, sinks the three-pointer. Buzelis has got 12.
A big answer from Buzelis. He wants his team to know they can count on him from the perimeter.
Barnes with it. Now Smith defending. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
There's the pick. Fox goes in. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro. San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Jones with it. Still without a basket. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Spurs ball. San Antonio substitution. Number 2.
5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And so it's the Chicago Bulls controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Trey Jones out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
At the end of the first quarter, Chicago Bulls with a big time lead.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in.
Spurs substitution. Number 24.
And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Smith. Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Buzelis.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Hands it from downtown.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Barnes. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Jones, no luck.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Pass to Castle. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Harper. Cornette passes to Fox. Vassell wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, short corner, an easier three. Vassell playing the percentages.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Well, that's what you want to see. A player using his height to his advantage against the smaller defender. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Always has his head up, Giddey unselfish with it.
Here's Fox. 10 points for him. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Here's Smith. Another one falls for Chicago.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Chicago, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
What a great sign for this team. Jones shooting it with conviction.
Wembanyama, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Guys?
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Spurs with some changes. Champagne's checked in. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
Pass to Smith. Over Wembanyama. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Giddey. 9 points for Smith.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
And the 3 ball is good.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strength and taking what is offered from the defense.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Wembanyama passes to Champagnie, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. The Spurs have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Now Fox from deep. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Chicago running away with it. And we'll be back with you right after this.
39.
'75. 39. Chicago with the lead.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And guys, you know, Isaac Okoro has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. That shot wide open. Okoro's got 33 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Down low. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Okoro. Okoro's got 3 assists tonight. Outside, Fox. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there. For some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Chicago calls timeout. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Champagnie passes to Fox. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target with his 3. Chicago's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
A nice shot by Okoro.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Fox is doubled. To the paint and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Barnes is checked in for the Spurs.
Spurs substitution, number 40, Harrison Barnes.
And here's Jones. He's got 6. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. To the inside. It's stolen by Buzelis. Plays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 11 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And Buzelis likes the flex outside. He's got a beautiful jump shot.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Jones, no luck.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Fox, no good. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Good on the three-point shot. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play. All the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates.
Chicago with the lead ending the quarter. Chicago Bulls 109, Spurs 54.
It has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Jones, Okoro out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Hits the jumper in space. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night. Late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Fires for 3, and there's Buzelis on the assist by Jones.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Nobody near Barnes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Spurs making a switch here.
Spurs substitution, Kelly Olynyk.
And the Spurs with possession. Vassell, no good. Puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Jones for 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Vassell with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Really left alone that time.
What a response from Vassell, coming right back with the three of his own.
Astro Olynyk takes the three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Good on the triple. Buzelis has got 48.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Chalk up 2 there.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Another 3 for Chicago.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
San Antonio again missing.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Buzelis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Olynyk has a good feel for when he should look to score. I love when he's assertive inside.
Fox passes to Vassell. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other.
Dillingham's checked in for Chicago. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and Castle is subbed in for Harper.
Shooting for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
That free throw, no good. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
A nice shot by Okoro.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Outside, Fox. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Matas Buzelis.
And what a good game it was between the Chicago Bulls and the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs were demolished. 146-77. Ouch, 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 and ouch. Not a game at all for the San Antonio Spurs. Once again, the final 146-77. Good job, Chicago. Good job, Chicago Bulls. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, keep comments appropriate and respectful. Peace!